Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to my trade recap. I haven't been posting for almost a year now just because I wasn't really trading. I was more focused on school and everything, but now I'm getting back to trading and I'll start posting again. So let's go over my today's trade and the way my thought process was about this trade. And they so today I was bullish. We had we left yesterday these relative equal weekly highs, and we just dumped randomly. Not really. This move wasn't really supported by anything, and ES was also in all-time highs. So no, there's no really reason for us to be bearish. And we were trending inside of these gaps. We left this 4-hour unmitigated gap right there and the one above. So those were really nice targets to for price target. We also generated a lot of low resistance liquidity towards those gaps. So it was clearly like, yeah, when market opens, we'll definitely want to go there. And as well, the sessions such as Asia and London haven't manipulated into anything. We were just literally generating liquidity throughout the whole day just for the AM session to sweep them out and take all of it out. I also marked just because, for example, on days like this, when we are inside of a 4-hour gap and we are not really doing anything, I'm trying to find some other reasons and price points in market where price could like switch directions. For example, when you look at the daily time frame, we see this whole move manipulation leg inside of this weekly and monthly gap. Um, and here I mark the order block, which is, the breaker block. This whole order block, but that's not really that much. That doesn't really matter that much because it's not that. It's so big and it's not really as significant. But this breaker block as well, we have this BPR, balanced price range, and we are inside of this daily gap. And I was literally just waiting for a moment when price will literally reverse. And how did I know when we will reverse when we were just dumping throughout the whole day? And how did I know that this move was like the right move to take? Because when you look at the ES hasn't been doing really anything. We were just chopping throughout the whole day. We also had this 4-hour unmitigated gap right there, and we were just generating liquidity. There was a bullish S&T, but why didn't I take it into like consideration? Just because we with this S&T we didn't really do anything significant. We just generated more and more liquidity from the upside and the downside. So I didn't really like that SMT much just because yes was Enki was dumping and it was literally sweeping lows and lows and ES was just generating lows and I knew that if this SMT was really like significant we would actually pump higher and maybe get a long somewhere around here like this and get a long and something like that. We didn't do that. We just generated liquidity. And what I wanted to see on the market open was that we resweep all of this liquidity, disrespect that bullish S&T, and then we get a long position. And that's exactly what happened. Market open right there. We pumped higher, tapped into this 50-minute gap right there and then dumped lower. And exactly when I saw this bullish ST getting disrespected and us sweeping this lows inside this 4-hour gap and daily gap, I as well think that was it a daily gap on ES? Yeah, that was as well a daily gap. Yeah, so another reason why this bullish S&T wasn't really significant, just because we were generating liquidity above this daily fair value gap, and that was like a reason, and that was the reason why we should be thinking like that, that this SMT isn't valid, and we should be waiting for it to get disrespected and then get a long position out of it. So market opened, we tapped into this 50-minute bearish fair value gap and then dump lower. When I saw this dump, ES swept those lows out, and then I was like, mm, depends on what kind of inversion we get, because now I'm targeting a high that swept another high inside of a 50-minute gap. Like I don't really like that, but when I saw this displacement candle, I was like, fuck it. I mean, I'm trading on an evil. Why don't just gonna take it. Who cares? Like it's gonna play out most likely like 99% of the times. And I just took this with one contract, risking 1.5k, and I targeted this 5-minute equal highs. I could have targeted more and passed the account instantly, but I don't know why I didn't. I was like scared because I didn't want to lose all the profit. So I just cut the trade and took out the money that I have made. And yeah, that's mostly it for this trade. What I could have done better, I was like thinking about shorting from this 50-minute gap, like a short to catch trade on ES, technically targeting all of this liquidity. But looking at like logic after this already played out, I don't think that is the smartest play to do. Just because we're literally going against the 4-hour mitigated, all of this lowers this liquidity inside of a daily bullish gap, inside of a bullish breaker and the order block. And I don't know, we're just so much more bullish than bearish. I don't think uh, it's worth taking a short right there. It's like kind of more stupid, not gonna lie. So I just waited. I mean, we didn't really even get a short there, but it is what it is. This long was beautiful, beautiful. Just Judas from open, like sexy side. So yeah, that's kind of it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow if I take any trades. If I don't, I'll probably post a recap on price. Not really of me taking a trade, just uh, what my thought process was about that day. And yeah, that's kind of it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.